What motivated you to start sport in the first place?
Well, I was never really very motivated in the sense I wasn't particularly into sport, but at school when I did it, it was compulsory, so you had to do it.
What sports did you used to do?
Well, as a child, I did gymnastics and ballet up until my early teens. And then at school, I was actually in the athletics team, and I used to run the relay and the 100 metres for them.
Why have you continued to do sport?
I've continued to do sport in the form of going to the gym 2 or 3 times a week, and I regularly exercise at home, doing a video and walking the dog, basically just to keep fit and keep trim.
Did you stop sport at any point when you were younger? For example, when you finished school?
Yes, I did, basically because I guess it wasn't compulsory to have to do it, and I wasn't really that into it. So yes, I did.
Did you actually enjoy the sport, or did you just find it a task?
I think really I find sport a task. It's not something I naturally enjoy. I do it because I feel I have to do it.
Did you do sport with friends, and if yes, did they encourage you to play?
Yeah, I did do sport with friends, again in the form of aerobics when I was, well, a lot younger. We used to regularly go and work out, and we went as a little group.
Are there any barriers that prevent you from taking part in sport?
Only slightly. I've got a slight neck injury which restricts certain things I can do. Also, I can no longer do like high impact aerobics or jogging too much because my ankle is a little bit weak.
Do you prefer to do sport with others nowadays, or just as an individual?
I prefer just to do it as an individual because I can go as and when it pleases me, and I can just do my little thing, and then I've done. I haven't got to rely on other people.
What sports do you do and have you done?
I've done sport all of my life. I've used to play football and rugby, cricket, and now I play regularly tennis and golf, and now to a lesser degree badminton.
How much time do you put aside for sport?
I look to play sport at least 3 times a week, and bearing in mind that I'm playing golf, that can be up to 8 hours for golf and a couple of hours or more for tennis.
Does taking part in sport benefit your work at all? For example, does it relieve any stress?
Well, I don't suffer from stress too much, but I see that sport and activity in sport means that I'm active at work, got energy, and always got something to discuss and look forward to. So from my point of view, a great positive.
What opportunities do you have to actually go and play sport?
Well, obviously I work all day, so I play tennis in the evenings, and during the summer months I'll be playing golf from late afternoon into the evenings as well, and very occasionally on weekends themselves, although I prefer to use that for family time.
Are there any barriers that prevent you from taking part in sport?
And in simple terms, time. Because I work all day, then obviously I can't play sport. I would, given the opportunity, so that means I have to play either in the evenings or, as I said, at weekends.
When you play sport, do you prefer to play by yourself or with friends?
I play sports that are team sports: rugby, football, cricket, and tennis, which can be doubles or in singles, is down to your own ability. So I'm actually easy with both, but I'm self-driven, so I push myself in any sport.
Have you made any new friends from the sports that you do?
I've always made new friends. Team sports bring different people in from different sides. That's football, rugby and cricket. Currently I play tennis in a tennis club where I've made new friends. I'm a golfing member of a golf club, and again I'm playing with different people.
Are you too busy to actually do sport?
Sport is a fundamental part of my life. I create time to do sport. So for my answer is that I'm never too busy because I'll always create the opportunities to do sport. To live without sport would be living with living without something in my life.
What sports did you used to do, and if so, what was your background to the sports?
Well, my main sport, I did a small amount, well, quite a big amount of tennis, but also playing very big amounts of football on a weekly basis. But I use tennis as another background because if one played football all time, it's best to have another sport. Otherwise, you can become stale through playing one sport only. So I did the mixture of tennis and football.
Okay, and what was your history to football?
As football?
Yeah. So did you play for anyone big?
All right. The football, I played for the school, represent the school right through to our left school. Then I went on to, I signed on for Brighton Hove Albion. From Brighton Hove Albion, I went up to Chelsea and signed on for Chelsea. But in the meantime, right before that, I played for the Army. When I did my national service, I did 2 years playing for the battalion, which is one of the highest footballing industry you can play for.
When you stopped playing sport, why did you do so, and when was that?
The reasons for that was my career at 34 years old was coming to an end, and my priorities were to earn money for the children, to get a good job. So that was my goal in the end, was to earn money for the future for the family.
At this moment in time, are you physically able to take part in sport? And are there any factors that may prevent you from doing so?
Unfortunately, age is the problem at this stage. I'm 83. It's time to put your boots away.
If you actually had enough energy at this moment in time, would you still be motivated to go out and play football, for example, with a group of friends?
Very much so. Very much.
Would you say that age is the major factor for you to be able to prevent you from playing sport, or would you say it would be illness or anything else?
No, unfortunately, at 83 years old, it would be very, very difficult to participate in any sport from there on.
When you were younger, did you used to do a lot of sport, and was it a major part of your life?
Yes, it was the major part of my life. I did mixtures. I played snooker, tennis and football.
If you were all fit and healthy at the moment, would you take the opportunity to go and play sport if you could?
Very much so. Yes, definitely.
Do you prefer to do sport with others or just as an individual?
No, with others.